Hey guys, once again, I'm back again with another defending tutorial. This time it comes with learning how to defend counterattacks. And are you someone that usually keeps possession of the ball and is always considering the moment that your opponent gets a counterattack? And this video should help you improve on defending counterattacks and help you deal with counterattack situations better. So I hope you're able to learn a lot from this video and improve your defense of counterattacks when playing a game of FIFA. So get ready to learn a lot from this video, and I'll start and we'll go on with it. Let's go. Okay, so the first case scenario, this is one counterattack. So in this situation, what do I do here? I see that my opponent has completely beaten my player, looking to give a through ball, and I have to make a quick decision. So the only option for me is a slide tackle. I'm able to get a quick slide tackle, which is kind of risky. I could get a red card, but I still get it through and win the ball, which is exactly what happened here. So there you see it. I was able to get it through, successful tackle, and I won the ball, keep possession. Okay, so this is a different situation, and you see that my opponent clears the ball, now counter attack. You realize that I tried to split the player in front and the player holding the ball so he can progress in the counter attack, which is pass the ball to him. So I end up splitting that passing lane, end up cutting all lanes and winning the ball back, gaining possession again. So that's also another thing, cutting passing lanes in transition. That's another thing that can really help you when trying to defend counter attacks. Now we arrive here and it's a quick goalkeeper long throw situation. See that I have Rudiger on the player who might receive the ball. You see the slides, the jockey, just to slow down a bit, stay in the passing lane in front of the attacker so I have the chance of winning the ball. Those are the little things that help you to stay in position and leave your opponent confused when defending, which gives you a higher chance of winning the ball back. So in this situation, we see Mbappe. This is a quick fast break with a lobbed through ball. Mbappe, being a right-footed player, we usually like to cut into the right to get the ball on his right foot so he can have a higher chance of scoring. So here I open up the left side to him, but he's forced to cut in to his right, and I bring up the second man press, which helps me kind of get him into a crowded situation, and I end up winning the ball back. So that's also another way, using the second man press when you're in a really tight situation so you have help from other defenders. Now in this situation we see that it's a 3 versus 2, which can be very difficult to defend. So I try to look out for the heavy touch. When my opponent takes a heavy touch, then I immediately rush towards him to try and win the ball back. So here it worked for me, and I was able to prevent the counter attack. Then we come on here, which literally is like a 50-50 situation, and I just have to try my luck. So here I'm 1v1, first cut the passing lane, second try to predict when my opponent is going to cut in, and just launch a side tackle, and I was able to get the block successfully and prevent the ball from getting to the pool or seeing the net. So that's also another thing. Cut passing lanes in transition, as I said earlier before, and then try to do certain things like pressing the tackle button or launching a slide tackle when you expect your opponent to shoot. Things like that, they really help when defending counterattacks. And here I'm also able to use the offside trap to push my attackers up and ends up in my player getting an interception. Now we get to this one where if you know you're not going to get to the ball early, move with the defender. If you know you're not going to get to the ball early, move with the defender. So you see that I use my defender to move with the attacker, rather. I use my defender to track back with the attacker and got help through the second man press and was able to win the ball later on with the player coming from behind. Sometimes also when defending counterattacks or things like that, you don't have to rush into moving. Sometimes you just have to stay still with the jockey. When I say stay still with the jockey, do you understand? As in balance the speed and the L2. So stay still with the jockey. Sometimes that helps you to get blocks, so your defenders don't end up jumping out of the way when you are trying to defend an attack or block a shot. And it's also the same in this clip, just trying to stay still, stay in position, and that gives you a higher chance to block shots when they come through. So like in this clip, sometimes a slide tackle might be your last resort. When it's your last resort, make sure you time it very well. Make sure your opponent takes a heavy touch before you launch it, because if you make a mistake, there's a penalty against you, probably a red card. So make sure to time it very, very well. Just as I was saying about the slide tackles, make sure you time it very well. Look at what happened here to me. If you miss it, you can be in like a serious situation. So here I missed it, but luckily my other defender was able to come through for the interception. So always make sure to time your slide tackles very, very well. Okay, moving on to this clip to see that as 1v1, but with help defense and also just covering the space, not attacking the player. I was able to recover and get possession back. So that's also another thing. Sometimes you defend the space, you don't defend or you don't attack the attacker, if that makes sense. So these are the few tips that I wanted to share with you, and I hope they help you in defending counterattacks when playing FIFA 23, so you can concede less and enjoy playing the game. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope you subscribe, and also like, comment if you have any questions, if you have any videos that you think we need help in. I'll just check the comments and see what I can do to help you guys. See you next time.